And welcome back to McBain High School. Jay Simon and Sean Murphy here with you. Highland Conference girls volleyball action. I'm not sure why I say girls volleyball action. There's no boys volleyball in the state of Michigan. I don't know about you, but back when I coached, I always told the girls, as soon as they bring boys volleyball to the state, I'm gone.
You're done.
I'm going to go coach the boys.
Well, and I don't know if you were part of this conversation. We did try to do that here at McBain. I had 4 guys who were willing to do a beach volleyball as a club. And I told them we would try it for a year and see what happens. And if it works, then I would push for a varsity sport. They came to one practice and they said, man, Murph, this is hard. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I think they were used to the high school gym volleyball, which is not the same.
No, right. I'll tell you what, there is a young man, I'm probably going to get him in trouble because Bruce Copeman, the boys varsity basketball coach, will probably get mad finding out that he's playing volleyball, but Seeger Wiltzer is a phenomenal volleyball player. He is
very good, yes, I've heard that.
Game 2 underway here in McBain. Ramblers won the first 25-8. Maggie Thome with the tip, dug up. Riley Eisenga gets it back, partially blocked. That's a big wall between Thome and Bisball.
We got Carly McGillis coming in on the second game here.
McGillis sends it. Oh, and there's the block on the tip. Well timed by Coleman, and she is fired up about that one. Wow. Michaela Coleman, that's tough to block a two-handed set.
It is. You got to time that well. But, of course, I think she's got a little extra hang time, too.
Yeah, she's a beast on the basketball court. And she's a little beastie in volleyball as well. Nice down ball from Bisball, dug up, though, by Richards. Eisenga sends over the tip. Into the middle for Thome. Trying to cut it away from the double block and sends it just a little long. And that's tough because when you're Maggie Thome, you're going to see doubles every single swing, if at all possible.
She was turning it hard, trying to get around Michaela there.
And Richards sends that serve into the net. Dad said that I could say, come on, Brooke, when she does that. I have permission, apparently. Madeline Jimenez, the sophomore, back to serve. Nice, tough serve. Pollington can't get it up, and the shank. I don't know, to me that's an ace in the book. Wasn't really playable by a second player. I call that an ace, absolutely.
Now, did you keep your own stats?
I did,
yes. See, I did the same thing.
Yeah. Tied at 2. Another nice short serve. This one dug up, though, by Van Houten. It forces the free ball opportunity for the Trojans.
The right side.
Bisball with the nice swing, dug up by Richards. And Van Houten can't get that from the back row, so well done. The advantage, too, Murphy, of setting Bisball is that you are forcing, in this 5-1 that the Ramblers run, Brooke Richards, the setter, sometimes take that first ball.
Exactly, yes.
And Coleman finds the back corner just enough. And the Ramblers will get it back. Knotted at 3 here in game 2. Kelsey Steffen is the setter right now for the Trojans. She sends that wide. The Trojans, Sean, run 5-1s, but with 2 different setters. So in the opening game, we had Madison Pedler running the show in a 5-1, and now in this one we've got Kelsey Steffen running the show.
And that can be difficult for the hitters because each setter has their rhythm that they set with, and as a hitter you have to adjust to that. Michaela Coleman, another kill there, just off the block.
Yeah, both are juniors. Sometimes you'll see that if you've got a young setter that you're trying to give time to maybe, but both of these girls juniors. There's a nice swing from Artis on the outside, off the block, tooling the block, as they say.
Right between the two, yes.
I think I heard that once before. Bisball, the freshman, back to serve. Nice one down the line, handled by Van Houten, gets it back, cuts it, and finds the angle in front of Jimenez for the kill. And Ramblers go up 6-4 here in game 2.
And once again, she's going up pretty much by herself for that hit. She doesn't have much of a block coming up to her.
Artis tips it over. Outside for Van Houten. And off the block. Thome trying to get over.
Yep. That's a lot of work for Maggie to try to cover that middle and get outside.
My first ever varsity team ran a 5-1 with a 5'2" setter. That was not fun for my middles. I know the feels. Oh, it was an ace from Coltman as she drops another one short. She disguises that arm swing well, Murphy, in the sense that it looks like her normal hard float serve, takes just enough off of it and drops it in front. Forces the overpass. Richards has to take the first one, though. Van Houten, though, cleans it up. Sammy says, just let it go high, and I will send it.
It's nice when you have a hitter like that. You can just throw it up there and let him do the job.
9-4 Ramblers here in the second. And Michaela sends one at the tape. I do not have permission, though, to say anything about that from Bruce, so I won't.
Oh, okay. I don't think he would mind.
I don't think he would either. Richards forced to try to back pass set that ball. That's a in the hierarchy of sets. That's a tough one right there.
It's a tough one to set. It's a tough one to hit. It's got forward spin already, so unless you hit that thing way high, you're going to bury it in the net every time.
Taylor Schonert. Taylor Schonert comes in for Coltman to play the back row. Bisbal will take a seat as the libero that I was not mentioning in game one. That is Haley Pilkus. She had a different number on the roster. So Haley Pilkus, the other senior, is the libero for the Trojans. She's been doing a yeoman's job back there. One-arm digs.
A yeoman's job.
That's right.
Okay.
I don't know. I heard that once on a broadcast somewhere. Don't think about it. Carly McGill is back to serve. Puts this one in the tape.
Now, Jay,
what was your philosophy? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I should say, I didn't know if you watched any of the Olympic volleyball, but I'm amazed at the number of missed serves at the Olympic level and the national level. And well, I know that their serving is way different than what we are used to seeing. They're about 60 miles an hour, but definitely a high number of missed serves.
Mealy with the earlier swing, another one that she's got a semi-tip. There's a nice swing. Strong swing there from Hillary Duddles, dug up.
Nice dig there.
Trojans another opportunity. Duddles has got to tip this over. Richards looking for an opening, but Artis is right there. Into the middle. Winkleman is dug. Nice save by Richards, and Mealy. What a dig from Artis. Great one-handed stab, but Van Houten will clean it up on the outside.
Boy, Sarah brought that right across her shoulder. She wasn't even facing that direction, and she brought that, but Artis was right there and dug that up.
Great stab dig by Michaela Artis. It's funny because that is what I was going to actually ask you, what your philosophy was on the whole risk-reward aspect of serving, right? Well, because back in the days of rally scoring, you didn't mind aggressive serving because it didn't cost you anything. Now,
I had a sheet that I actually gave the players that were the rules of serving. And anytime that
another great
players would break one of the rules, they knew it. They said, oh, that's one of the rules, you don't break it. And your first serve was always 100%. That's your 100% serve.
You had to have one. You had to have a 100% serve.
Yes. You never miss a serve after a timeout. You never miss a serve for game point after a controversial call.
It's funny you mention that because I would call timeouts, bring my girls into the huddle and say, hey, when they miss this serve, here's what we're going to do. Speaking of missed serves, there have been a number in this match.
Yes.
It's a little higher than I think either of these coaches are probably used to or happy with right now.
And serving is always my favorite part of the game because you can really control a match with serving.
And you used to, certainly your players, you wanted every one of your players to be able to hit a spot on the floor.
Yes.
For those that don't know the floor, there's a great swing, great block from the freshman and Thome, but the Ramblers able to dig it up. Richards having to go after that.
That's a tough wall to get past there. When you've got Maggie Thome and
Riley Bisbal. Yeah.
That's a big wall. And Riley Eisinger was going up against those two.
Yeah, Bisbal's actually looks like she's a little bigger than Thome. That's a pair right there. Van Houten out of the back row will leave that short. We are knotted at 12, so the Trojans,
they're coming back here.
Yeah, making a much nicer showing of it here in game two. Seem to have settled down. Here's an overpass. Trojans trying to take advantage. Bisball on the opposite. Huge swing. But it's blocked by Copeman. Thome with the nice tip, but it's just wide.
Oh.
Yep. Tough to tell from here. Wasn't much compression on that one.
Oh, I think it got...
Well, I'm not sure. Yeah,
Yep,
I was going to say, it was called out. We have a very difficult angle. Actually, the camera angle you were just looking at, that's our angle from the floor. So from here it looked like it was wide, but it was tough.
Maggie was going for that sideline there, trying to get around the block.
Artis to Duddles, who has to tip it over. Outside for Eisenga off the Bisball block, and it's a point to the Ramblers. They go up by 2, 14-12. Trojans need to answer here. Richards back to serve. Thome in the middle.
Ooh.
Drilled and dug.
That's a great dig by Sammy right there.
Bisball with a nice down ball. Reaching over the net, just standing there.
Yeah.
And there's a nice tip. Nobody home. He had the big double block, and this time they find the opening.
Riley changing it up. You know, you see Maggie come in, and she just drills that ball. That dig by Sammy just set it up so they could get a kill out of that.
And there's an ace. Duddles can't handle the pass, and that's going to cause Coach Bridget Artis to stand up and call a timeout. Gives us a moment to let you know that tonight's broadcast made possible by Cadillac Casting, supporting all high school sports broadcasts this fall on CCTV, My News 26. Pizza Plus, that keeps all of our CCTV camera crew, CTC kids, well fed, serving pizza, sandwiches, and more from their location on Mitchell Street, downtown Cadillac. The McBain Educators Association, as well as Summit Digital, providing cable TV and internet service to McBain and the surrounding areas, located in downtown McBain.
So Jay, what was your philosophy with serving? Did you have a set of guidelines for the kids for serving?
I was not the who's the guy on NCIS? You ever watch NCIS?
No, I don't.
Okay, so my wife's, if she watches this broadcast, she's going to be like, I can't believe you can't remember what he is. The head guy on NCIS, he has a bunch of rules. Gibbs, thank you, from the truck, Dakota. Gibbs has a bunch of rules.
Okay.
And they're Gibbs's rules, and it's literally just this list of rules. And so different things. Always have a pocket knife. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Rule number 40. You're the Gibbs of volleyball, apparently.
No.
Because you have a set of rules for serving. Right. Duddles with the down ball, dug up by Pollington. Richards back setting and clobbered back in my direction. I could not make the dig, but it was long.
Carly McGillis, but that was good cat-like reflexes. You got that with your left hand, so that was impressive.
Even at my advanced age. That's the other thing. Your beard is so much more colored than mine.
I noticed that yours is more gray, but that's distinguished.
Thome and Coleman go ahead in the middle. Thome wins that one. And the Trojans win the point. So Maggie Thome winning the joust with Michaela Copeman in the middle. And it's 16-14. Good timeout from head coach Artis.
That was.
As a coach, I love to see good timeouts. Eisenga with the down ball. Quick for Copeman, got the top of the tape. Dug up by the Trojans, and Thome finds the back corner. Maggie Thome cuts the lead to 1, 16-15. Remember, McBain won the opener 25-8. Trojans, though, have come storming back, playing very well in the second one.
Oh.
And there's a...
Riley goes to that same shot again, but this time...
Hard to tell from our angle. That was borderline.
Yeah.
A little behind the head slightly, maybe. It was close.
Gary's a little easy on the call.
Well, we've already named one. We might as well say it. Penny McDonald and remind me of Gary's. It starts with an R. Gary's Rexford are our officials tonight.
Hopefully he doesn't watch this match.
No. Thome in the middle with the kill. Boy, she does a nice job, Murphy, too. That's tough as a middle hitter to take that away from your body. And I don't know why I'm
Yes.
demonstrating because nobody can see me right now.
I
but
can see it, though. I see what you're talking about.
that instead of coming across, which is obviously easier.
Yeah, it goes against the natural swing.
Yep. There's another nice dig from the freshman. Boy, she's playing well. Richards has to dig that up. And down ball from Pollington. Opportunity for the Trojans. Middle for Thome. Off the block, dug up. Van Houten will push one over. Give it back. Yep. Thome in the middle. Tip. Dug up. Van Houten out of nowhere. Off 2 arms. Gets the kill for the Ramblers. Boy,
I think she jumped from the sideline and hit that about 8 feet inside the net.
but right before that, when they made the nice play and Thome got that ball, I was like, give that back to her, but give it to her quick. Let her thunder this thing back. They didn't quite get it to her in a spot where she could take a good swing, and she ended up having to tip that. Ramblers now on a run here. They're up 20-16. And the Trojans need to make sure they don't get away. This is the danger zone. You look at games 5-point increments, and a lot of times psychologically, first team that gets to 20 has a big advantage.
You know, Jay, I was just going to say that. I read a statistic somewhere that it's something like 95% of the time the team that gets to 20 first is going to win.
Van Houten blocked by Thome, but dug up by the Ramblers. Opportunity for Lake City, though. Back to Thome in the middle. No block, but she tips it. Maley digs it up. Thome with another nice dig. Outside for Duddles. Dug up by Van Houten. Into the middle for Maley with a crushed ball. Wow.
That thing.
I have no idea. That was, she was aimed at 7 o'clock and hit that to 4 o'clock, basically, from our vantage point. That was
her
crazy.
arm swing until that ball is coming across. You got to give both teams credit. That was a great rally.
I'm not saying Sarah Maley's name wrong, am I?
No, that's correct. Yeah.
Sarah Maley. Now the truck talking in my ear. Yeah, they think they know everything in the truck sometimes. Artist blocked, and Thome trying to recover, can't quite get it up. 22-16 Ramblers now. The other thing I was going to tell you, Murph, 74% of all statistics are made up on the spot.
I just made that one up.
Oh! The tape shot. That's another reason why
I didn't cite the source.
That's right. It's probably Wikipedia. Ramblers 2 points away from salting away game 2. There's another ace from Copeman. That's tough to hit a ball with topspin that's landing about 12, 13 feet over the net.
Yeah, that ball is just dying just as it gets over the net and dropping quickly. Hard to read.
24-16 Ramblers. Nice pass by Pilkus. Opportunity on the outside. Big swing from Artis, and she gets the kill.
Well,
Copeman can't handle it.
She's not very tall, but she gets up there.
You had one like that, if I remember correctly, during your run. That was
Megan Vanderfleck,
the twins, right?
Was 5'4".
She had been 5'9". She'd have been ridiculous. She was pretty ridiculous anyway, but.
Hold it back.
It's a nice set to Carly McGillis, but she sends it just long. Again, I don't think people appreciate how difficult it is for Brooke Richards to put those balls in those spots.
Yes.
There's Maley with the kill on the other side. So Sarah Maley with at least 4 kills in that game unofficially, and the Ramblers salt away game 2, 25-18, and they go up 2-0 here in this Highland Conference match. Game 3 coming up right after this.